Here, an alleged racist incident at Stellenbosch University is receiving widespread condemnation. A video surfaced of a Tanius Dutoit urinating on the laptop and books of Babalo Ndwayana. Now it seems more allegations of the racism are creeping out from under the rug at Stellenbosch University. A woman who works at the university claims she and her colleagues have been subjected to racism. Let's go to our reporter Ronald Masinda, who is tracking developments for us, and he joins us now live. Ronald, you spoke to a woman who alleges that she's experienced systematic racism at that university. Tell us more.
Asako, good afternoon. Well, before I tell you about that engagement that I had earlier with this woman, just a point of correction. Earlier, we had reported that there will be a function to honor the Vice-Chancellor here. It is actually the inauguration of a man called Justice Edwin Cameron, who is a champion of human rights. So the university saying that we must just rectify that information. But in my engagement with this lady, she says she's been working at the university since 2017. She says that one of her colleagues had told her that when she started out that she was actually earning 100,000 rand less than her predecessor. She says that she's been doing much more than the predecessor. She also says that often she has been subjected to discrimination in the workplace, not only her but a number of her colleagues. So much so, Maseko, that she had to miss work for several months due to mental health issues. She says that the university has now dismissed her. She was dismissed on Friday after missing several months of work. She says that also that the reports from psychologists had given the go-ahead to take more time so that she could heal and go back to work possibly. We spoke to her earlier in quite a long interview, and this is some of the things that came out of that one.
The Vice-Chancellor of the university released a statement saying in that statement that he believes that the university has transformed and that it's a university for all. Do you share those sentiments? Do you believe that it has transformed? And in your situation, will you perhaps pursue legal action?
Okay, I will say that it's a 50-50 because some other people, they have really transformed and some other people, they are not. Because I've worked with different people in that environment whom were not the same as others, but that doesn't mean that it has the institution has transformed. And I think that some people were not ready to see us being part of them. You can see how they react, you can see how they get annoyed as you pass to them in the passages. You can see when you walk in the passages and someone can't even greet you in the morning. They are just like that. You can really see that you are not welcomed here. They do need a therapy, because if a place was your stronghold for quite some time and all of a sudden they are bringing up all these other people who are Africans to come in their environment, then it becomes a problem.
But contrary to this, Ronald, some students are adamant that the university has in fact transformed.
Yes, indeed, Maseko. Well, some students have a different story to tell. They say that inclusivity and transformation is what drives positive change here at the university. They say things are not like they were in the past, and that there's a sense where everyone is together when they raise these issues. And this is something that the rector and the Vice-Chancellor said in a statement yesterday, saying that there are programs in place to drive transformation. That's despite the recent events that we heard, obviously on Sunday morning, that video that did the rounds on social media, and now new allegations of racism that have resurfaced about a female who was told or was held at with racial remarks, and that happened at the Lord Dance around the 12th of May. So this is new information that we're receiving, but students are saying that this is certainly not the case, not the experiences that they have witnessed here at Stellenbosch University.
So what a white student did in the room of the black student, it's wrong, and the white student should be dealt with. But I think that we should give the university the necessary space to deal with this alone. I don't think that the pressure that we put on the student and the university, I don't think that is actually necessary. And I didn't see the video where the student said about we do this to black students. I only saw the video of where this white student is urinating in the room. So I don't think that it's a matter of racism, because we're just being factual. A white student did something in the room of a black student. It's not every time there's a white student and a black student, or everything that is about black and white. It's not necessarily always racism, but sometimes it's just about being factual.
I also see stuff beyond the racial backgrounds, and I feel in the act it was wrong to any student to do that, to invading in private space. But I agree that let's hear the cases from both sides before we can make a result or outcome on what happened.
And Ronald, I believe there is a march that students will be embarking on tomorrow. Can you give us details around that?
Yes, so we are expecting a march here on campus tomorrow. We haven't received the times yet and who will be participating in this march. But what I can confirm is that there will be students who will be assembling here on campus today, actually at around 4 p.m. I will get more details at 1 o'clock when I will be speaking to one of the student representatives to give us perhaps more details as to what this meeting will be about. But there were concerns that the event that is currently taking place here today could be disrupted, and that this was an issue raised by the university. But the university hopes that this will be a peaceful demonstration today, if it takes place, and tomorrow, so that it doesn't disrupt what is taking place in the background in the marquee that has been set behind us, as well as students who are preparing for exams.
All right, Ronald Masunda at Stellenbosch University. Let's leave it there for now.